Welcome to U.S. Dirty Cops. Today we're uncovering 3 disturbing cases of police corruption where women were held hostage. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below to join the discussion. If you like this video, press 1.
Wife was going to walk into the house, get her ID, and walk it out here until your buddy over there decided to cuff her and walk her off as an extortion to get me to cooperate.
Here's the deal, sir.
And guess what? It worked, because I'm not going to allow my wife to go sit in a jail cell.
Okay. So
the extortion worked.
Are you giving your ID so they can issue citations?
What choice do I have?
It's that simple.
I'm being extorted. He is the one that started this. There was no reason for him. She was walking in, following me. He stood right here and blocked her path. And it's on camera. We have a camera system here. I have him on camera.
I understand that.
Standing in front of her, blocking her, illegally arresting her.
We're going to let her go, right? Yeah. Okay.
You literally arrested my wife and held her for extortion.
Go ahead and sign. Like I said, not an admission of guilt, just promise to appear in court.
No, you just extorted me.
On June 2023, in Shawnee, Oklahoma, police responded to a neighbor's complaint about Clifford and Jennifer Gasol's dog-sitting business. The Gasols had previously consulted city officials and believed they were compliant with regulations. However, police arrived with a different view, intending to issue a citation. Clifford Gasol refused to provide his identification to the officers during the encounter.
Driver's license, sir.
I'm not giving my driver's license. I'm not driving a vehicle. I don't need a driver's license. I can walk in there and ask her, and see if she can tell me.
I appreciate it.
Would you like to walk inside? I don't want to deal with these people and their attitude. I got no beef with you.
Okay.
We have guests.
Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
Are they all still behaving?
They're all behaving, yeah. Okay.
So who did you talk to at the city?
I spoke with Beverly, who is a volunteer at Animal Welfare. She got me in touch with Brandy. I've tried calling Animal Welfare multiple times after they showed up.
That's them.
Because I was trying to get a hold of this Brandy person.
But yeah, Brandy, like I said, Brandy's no longer over there. So, but let me call her because I know where she's at.
In a tense aftermath of an argument, Clifford retreated into his house, leaving Officer Jacob Blazer with Jennifer outside. Moments later, Jennifer, intending to retrieve her ID from inside, was denied by Officer Blazer, who insisted Clifford needed to present his ID or Jennifer would face arrest. Despite Jennifer standing calmly, Blazer unexpectedly handcuffed her and led her to his car. Surveillance footage later revealed that Blazer's claim of Jennifer attempting to push past him was false. Clifford eventually presented his ID, resulting in citations for both and Jennifer's release from custody.
Who is this guy and why is he arresting my wife?
Obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
Anytime that we ask for an identification so that we can issue a citation, if you don't give it, somebody can be arrested for obstruction.
Did she refuse to give it to you? Did she refuse?
I don't know. I wasn't up here, sir. I was on the phone. And
I'm telling you that my wife was going to walk into the house, get her ID, and walk it out here until your buddy over there decided to cuff her and walk her off as an extortion to get me to cooperate.
Here's the deal, sir.
And guess what? It worked, because I'm not going to allow my wife to go sit in a jail cell.
Okay. So
the extortion worked.
Are you giving your ID so they can issue citations?
What choice do I have?
It's that simple.
I'm being extorted. You literally arrested my wife and held her for extortion.
Go ahead and sign. Like I said, not an admission of guilt, just promise to appear in court.
No, you just extorted me. Where am I signing?
Right here. Let's see.
Where's here?
These are different than ours. Signature.
All the way on the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And they didn't issue, since you had 3 dogs, they could have issued you 3 citations for each dog, but...
I should be happy that you arrested my wife for absolutely no reason after your buddy over here stood in front of her and refused to come in the house and get her ID.
Okay.
Because that's exactly what she was going to do.
There's those.
You can hand those to her.
Okay.
I'll tell you, you can hand her my license.
All right.
I don't see there's anything else to do.
There you go, sir. Or ma'am.
Extortion is illegal.
in the call. 6329.
Thank you, sir.
Try to get him wrote up pretty quick.
His or?
That's his.
Okay.
He didn't know where hers was, so we're gonna let her go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I did speak to Brandy, just like I told you I was going to. So y'all do fall. So this she didn't know if this was agricultural or not, but even if it is, it's not going to matter. You still have to have a permit through the city if you're running a business.
We spoke to all the way up to city planning and code enforcement. They told us we did not need any.
Go ahead and take those off of her. Yeah. I understand that, and she's going to make some phone calls as well. But right now, anytime an officer asks for identification, it's just like whenever I was asked. I could have went this far, but it's obstruction is what it falls under. Anytime we ask, and we're out here investigating, we're trying to get information so that they can do their job and issue a citation. It's a simple citation. You'll go to court, and then you can talk to the judge, fight it in court, and whatnot. We can't make those determinations. All we do is enforce what city ordinance is.
The scenario discusses police detaining Jennifer within the fenced-in yard of her home, which is considered part of the curtilage. This area enjoys heightened Fourth Amendment protections against searches and seizures without a warrant, consent, or exigent circumstances. The police action, criticized in media coverage, is deemed a violation of Jennifer's constitutional rights, emphasizing the importance of understanding these legal distinctions in law enforcement interactions on private property. On July 18, 2022, a resident of Deltona Beach, Florida, Ian Rollins, encountered a volatile situation when approached by Volusia County Sheriff Deputy Chad Weaver. Initially responding to a mistaken address, Weaver engaged Rollins as she was maneuvering out of a driveway. The encounter quickly escalated when Weaver opened Rollins' car door and seized her keys, prompting a strong reaction from Rollins, who felt Weaver's actions were intrusive and aggressive. Rollins vehemently asserted her innocence, contending that she had committed no crime and that Weaver had exceeded his authority by detaining her and accessing her vehicle without consent.
Let me explain to you what we're doing. Put your hands on me and I am responding. Hold up. I'm responding to an alarm call. Put your hands on me and I didn't turn up on you.
Turn around.
Watch your mama.
Nobody's under arrest.
Stop touching me.
Turn around. Ma'am, turn around.
Stop
You're not
touching
under
me.
you're not
I
under
don't
arrest.
care. You came in this hostile. Don't you ever put your
Under arrest.
Stop. Hold my hand. What the f*** wrong with you?
Sit down.
Hey, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Stop.
40 cents for having to step it up. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Get down.
I don't care.
Get down.
What the f***?
Get down.
Move in the car. Move it. Stop. Fix my wrist in this cuff. Fix my wrist.
You're gonna wait.
I'm mad.
Okay.
Stop
This didn't have to be like that.
touching me. It did, because you were aggressive for no reason. You know you're wrong, and then I take your whole job. Oh my soul. Fix my wrist. It's breaking. Come on, bro. What the? Come on, bro.
It's not breaking.
Fix it, bro. If I said it hurt, and I will fix my wrist. What the?
What are you doing?
Stop touching me.
Stop pulling
Stop
away.
touching me. My wrist hurts.
Turn
I'm
around.
gonna pull away. What the? Bro, you doing too much, bro. You touched me. I'm gonna kick your. Doing too much. Touch me. What's wrong with you? You see, you got me. The I'll kick this whole car on my mama.
Listen.
Move. Don't, bro. She can talk to me. You can't say to me.
Check her
You
cuffs.
can't say to me. Fix my cuff.
I will if you would just 1 second, okay?
Fix my cuff.
Turn around.
I asked way too many
I will, so just turn
Fix
around and
my
relax.
cuff. Fix my cuff.
What are you guys doing?
No, what the are you doing? Do your job. Stop touching on me. So I'm not fixing it. My wrist already.
Listen. Come on.
No. Don't speak to me, bro. Don't talk to me.
What's going on?
Came over here. Oh, man. He was sitting here driving, bro. Snapped her out the car. Slammed her on her outside of the car, bro. And they still over here. We over there. Whitney House right now, bro. They snatched her out of the car. Slammed her on her face, bro. They still over here off my right now.
second, okay? Yep.
Oh my God.
Maintaining a calm demeanor during interactions with law enforcement is advisable despite the frustration of potentially false arrests. False arrest, also known as false imprisonment, occurs when someone is unlawfully detained against their will, either by individuals or law enforcement exceeding their authority. It is both a crime and a civil offense, allowing victims to seek damages through legal action. When considering police actions, legality hinges on officers staying within their authority. Arrests made without valid cause can constitute false arrest. It's crucial to distinguish between false arrest and wrongful arrest, where legal procedures may be flawed but still lawful. Remaining composed during interactions with law enforcement is crucial, as actions and behavior can impact legal outcomes, even when no crime is suspected.
I got you. Okay.
Don't. Oh my God. He got me. Don't, bro. She can talk to me. You can't say to me.
Check her
You
cuffs.
can't say to me. Fix my cuff.
I will if you would just for a second, okay?
Fix my cuff.
Turn around and
I
I will fix
asked
them.
way too many.
Oh, will, so just turn around and relax for a second.
Fix my cuff.
What are you guys doing?
No, what the are you doing? I gotta do your job. Stop pressing on me because I'm not resisting.
Okay.
My wrist already.
Trying to put on new ones, so
Don't
relax.
press on people. So,
I'm gonna get these.
bro,
Hold on.
I'm finna lose my mind.
Okay.
Fix my cuff.
So get these off really quick.
Why are you taking so long? Why the?
Well, you keep freaking moving around, so.
She's talking about fix
Okay.
off my wrist now.
Relax for a second, okay? Yep.
Oh my God, I swear, bro. God, bro. Let me fix my wrist, bro, because that's hurt.
Okay.
And your officer's gonna lose his job.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What the? Bro, my wrist still hurt.
Right there.
What are you talking about?
Is it left or right?
Okay, just put her in my. I don't care. Open my door.
You don't care. My wrist
Put her
hurt.
in my car now.
Don't push me because I can get in myself.
Okay, then get in.
My wrist hurt, though.
Get
My
in.
wrist hurt.
Okay.
Get
Wrist
in.
is hurting. I'm
If you
telling
calm down, we'll help you out, okay?
Don't push
your
me,
feet.
bro. I'm not gonna tell
Put
you.
your
to
feet
leave
in the
car.
car, please.
Can you try to get away? I will listen
I will
to
help
you,
you out.
but she cannot be in my face.
Okay.
Neither one of them. Get out of my face.
Okay.
Fix my wrist.
Okay, give me a couple minutes.
Bro, my
We have
soul.
one security and two go down. I don't know. We're gonna get it figured out. So just go back inside, please. That's fine.
You're leaving your friend's place when suddenly a sheriff deputy approaches, demands you shut off your vehicle, and opens your car door. This aggressive encounter mirrors the frustration and anger many Americans feel towards law enforcement. Adding to the outrage, a judge ruled that a sheriff's sergeant, responding to a wrong address for a burglar alarm, made a reasonable mistake in detaining a woman, denying a defense motion to dismiss charges against her. The woman, Rollins, faces serious charges including resisting an officer and battery on an officer, each carrying up to 5 years in prison. This unjust situation illustrates the potential severity faced by individuals innocently going about their lives. On March 5, 2019, Miami resident Dima Loving dialed 911 to report a menacing encounter with a man wielding a firearm alongside her friend Adrian Green. In response, the Miami-Dade Police Department swiftly dispatched multiple officers to the scene, among them Officer Alejandro Giraldo. Arriving at the scene, Officer Giraldo promptly approached Miss Loving and Miss Green, who were situated on a street corner close to where the incident occurred.
Of the incident.
What all right, so which one of you called him
I did. I think he called
you
me.
did. So who lives there?
Me.
You live there and that's your friend?
Yeah, I live
Okay.
next door,
Next
not
door,
there.
they live next door.
He called me a. He's been
First?
calling me a. We didn't say
You
anything.
didn't say
We were
anything?
walking on the. He was
Okay.
like,
That's fine.
and
That's
then
fine.
and then we was like, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and let you call me out of my name,
So he-
especially
so he
you've been
called you
doing it the
first.
past few days, and no, that's
Okay.
not cool. Like he's sitting here in his yard.
haven't called the police fine?
Why am I gonna call the police for him calling me names? I'll just take my ass in in the house. But he pulled out a freaking gun.
He pulled out a gun.
A shotgun. And pointed it at my face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him he was going to shoot me, and I didn't even got anything to do with it.
What color was the shotgun?
I just saw the black barrel. It
Black barrel?
was long. It's long.
It's
a shotgun.
Okay, hear me out. So, he called you, you call him.
Called me. He called me over. He was like,
but what I'm trying to figure out is at which point you actually stay on scene just to go to...
Miami-Dade officers questioning Miss Loving and Miss Green with a predetermined narrative rather than treating them as victims. Established guidelines from 1999 emphasize victim safety and support immediately after a crime, but these were overlooked by the officers. This neglect underscored a failure to acknowledge the victim's vulnerability and trauma, highlighting deficiencies in victim-centered policing practices.
We were
Give me 1
walking
second.
down the street.
I'm asking her. Give me 1 second. Y'all screaming over here. Well, I'm trying to figure it out.
We're not. It's
Okay,
not.
hear me
We're
out.
not trying to scream. You know, we're
Okay,
like.
it doesn't matter.
I get it. You're reacting, but
No.
He gets it. Why can't you get it?
No,
I don't
I
like
get
to
it, but
scream back.
I don't like the tone of voice.
Like, just trying to explain.
So now.
Stop talking.
Okay, so now. So he calls you. You called him a. At which point, if you see him going back inside the house.
He didn't go in the house.
He had that shotgun with him already.
He already, I don't know. All I know is he bent down, picked it up, and told me he was going to shoot me in the head. That's what he told me.
Okay.
It happened. He never went in the house. Never went in the house. He never went in the house.
You saw it right there.
So
he
bent
down. He has a bunch of trees. All we know is he turned and came up like this.
Okay, give me a sec.
He was in the fence the whole time. We were right here. Like, is there cameras out here that can prove this? There's street cameras. There's
Okay, where are they?
I don't know. He got cameras saying he got cameras. It's a camera right there. Y'all need to do something.
Oh, yeah, and you need to chill out. Okay?
I just asked if I could go down next door and
You need
call
to
my
chill out.
kids.
You need to chill out because
Excuse
now you're going to
me.
be arrested.
Excuse me.
You're being disorderly right now.
I'm asking. I'm talking to
You
her.
are going to be arrested.
I'm talking to this lady.
Okay, I'm going to give you one more chance. If you don't calm down, I'm going to bring you in.
I'm calm.
Patrol off.
Miami-Dade police officers undergo a rigorous 40-hour crisis intervention team training program focusing on de-escalation tactics for handling mental health crises. Emphasizing professionalism, non-confrontational approaches, and empathy, the program teaches officers mediation skills, symptom identification, and psychotropic medication knowledge. A study advises officers to maintain courtesy and refrain from personalizing interactions. Officer Giraldo's failure to use these tactics, opting instead to escalate a situation with a threatened citizen in crisis, highlights a critical lapse in applying departmental training and guidelines.
Calm. I just want to go talk to my kids. I have a very important phone call.
Okay.
I just asked if I could go next door and charge my phone. My daughter is sick. I don't have time for this.
You're screaming again.
I'm freaking out.
Second time, okay? You are acting disorderly. You will be arrested, okay?
Got a gun
Get it
pointed at
right.
my face. My
Okay,
daughter's
we're going to
sick.
help you out.
We're trying
We're
to
going to help you out.
Listen, we're here to investigate. Just calm down.
You know what? She needs to be corrected, if
Okay.
anything.
The Baker Act in Florida allows for immediate mental health intervention and temporary confinement of individuals unable to recognize their need for treatment, aiming to prevent harm to themselves or others. Officer Giraldo suggests involuntarily hospitalizing Miss Loving after a traumatic incident. Meanwhile, Miss Green, reacting to trauma, is arrested for disorderly conduct with footage of her arrest available in the full incident report.
You know that was
Partner gave
not
her
right.
orders. I understand that she has to talk to her child, but it's a lawful order that my partner gave her, and she refused it multiple times. Therefore, she was put in custody for that, all right? I understand she is very upset because she can't talk to her child, but an investigation is going on, and she has to comply with my partner's orders. When she doesn't comply with his orders, that's what happens.
No, that's understandable, but
Look at the way you're talking. See what I'm saying?
What?
Respectful. I gave you that. Okay, now you got to remember this, ma'am. Okay? We are conducting a crime. If you're telling me somebody pointed a gun at you, it is a crime.
The officers wait until they've escalated the interaction to the point of making an arrest before acknowledging that a crime might have happened. Officer Giraldo never treated Miss Green or Miss Loving as crime victims. Still, he had the nerve to claim he was just investigating a crime and imply that his actions were for the victim's benefit.
The victims.
Second, if she is a victim, give us a second. Let me do my investigation. We'll take it, from here.
The scenario underscores the importance of understanding a victim's emotional state during investigations. It criticizes Officer Giraldo for mishandling Miss Loving's emotional outburst by resorting to commands and threats instead of providing support. The critique suggests that a more empathetic approach could have fostered trust and cooperation from the victim, highlighting the significance of compassionate communication in law enforcement interactions.
People are coming out. They're looking out. Is there any need for that?
No, everything did happen kind of fast. I don't know, but you were kind of in the wrong too as well, because you could have went about it a different.
This statement highlights Officer Giraldo's insufficient training, as it shows he didn't even think about whether there was a peaceful solution to this situation. In the officer's mind, he could have either deployed his taser on Miss Loving or just arrested her.
Wrong answer. But anyways, you could have went about it differently too as well, because like that was crazy. He was very understandable.
I'm understandable, but she's not understandable of him. She's telling her to calm down.
Yeah, he was telling her to calm down, but like it all happened so fast. Like
you gotta remember,
he had a way with when he was doing it. I don't believe that, so I don't care. Scratch that. On to the next.
Okay. All right. So we'll finish up the investigation on that. All right.
Is she gonna be out today?
Yeah, she will be out if she pays a bond.
In Miami-Dade, Officer Giraldo initially faced delayed charges after a viral video highlighted his handling of an incident involving Miss Lovings. Following public outcry and a petition with 50,000 signatures demanding Giraldo's dismissal and arrest, he was suspended without pay. Subsequently, he was arrested for official misconduct and misdemeanor battery related to falsifying a police report. Financial strain led Giraldo to switch from a private lawyer to a public defender. Miss Lovings pursued a lawsuit against the department, emphasizing Giraldo's failure to de-escalate and empathize. Her actions were applauded for seeking justice despite emotional challenges. This case illustrates the complex pursuit of accountability in police misconduct, offering hope through rare outcomes that blend victim compensation with officer consequences. In Metropolitan Nashville Police Department highlights deficiencies in police academy training. These shortcomings result in wasted time and expose citizens to the risks of unjustified detention, assault, or even more severe consequences before their arrest.
Alright, go for it. Police code 4, clerk on a 44 Victor at 801 Royal Parkway. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I'm Officer Lynn at Metro. We're just wondering what you were doing here.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, why not?
I have a right not to.
Okay, well look, you do. Let me explain a few things, okay? I'm a police officer.
All right.
Okay, this is my area, this is my zone. I'm here all the time.
Yeah,
okay?
Hermitage.
Yes, and I'm here in this particular parking lot quite often, and I just don't usually see a Jeep here.
Uh-huh.
And I was just wondering what you're doing, because it's weird to me there's a Jeep here that's usually not here. That's why I'm making contact with you.
I'm not.
If you're not doing anything wrong, we got nothing to worry about.
I'm not obligated to help you with your investigation.
You are obligated to talk to me as a police officer. You don't go in handcuffs and you're detained.
What am I detained for? What crime?
Because you're refusing to cooperate with me right now, and you have.
I don't have to. I don't have to communicate with you. I don't have to cooperate.
Man, just tell me what you're doing here.
That's all this is about. That's all this is about. It's none of your business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then let me see your driver's license.
For what cause?
Because I don't.
Because you don't. I don't answer your questions.
Because I have a reason.
So you want my driver's license?
I have a reason to believe that you are here. You're not supposed to be here.
What?
That is what's called reasonable suspicion.
What's the reason?
Because
I'm in a parking lot.
Yes.
So
and you are normally not
go
here.
in any private parking lot and harass people.
That's not what I'm doing.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Those are your words, not mine.
And you're pouting because you're not getting your way.
I'm not pouting.
So you're going for my ID like a pussy.
I have a right to ask for anyone's ID I come in contact with.
You can ask anything.
Their experience in law enforcement highlighting a significant misconception they initially held upon graduating from the police academy. They believed that they could stop individuals without needing a reasonable, articulable suspicion and expected compliance with their questions. Over time, through personal education rather than departmental support, they came to realize these beliefs were incorrect. The author suggests that some officers may perpetuate outdated practices due to a lack of ongoing education and professional growth within police departments, contrasting this with their own journey of learning and evolving and understanding correct procedures.
Can you step out of the car for me?
For what?
You're not going to be placed in handcuffs, but you are being detained.
For what?
I would feel more comfortable if you stepped out of the car. Okay?
For what?
Step out of the car.
You're not going to arrest me, so
I'm
why
not
do
going
I
to
need
arrest
to get out of
you.
the car?
I need you to get out of the car.
For what reason?
So we can have a conversation.
Please get your supervisor.
Why are you being so difficult with me?
It's not difficult. I'm not obligated to do your investigation. I don't care about your investigation. I'm sitting here trying to be in a parking lot, and you're fucking with me.
I'm not. Have I told you anything wrong? Have I told you anything bad? Hey, Moss. Is he with her?
Yeah.
Hey, sir. I'm Officer Leonard. Me and my partner were in body cameras. Look, she's being extremely difficult with me. I'm just trying to have a conversation with her, okay?
I can't help it.
Look, let me just tell you why we're here. This is my area, okay? There's usually not a car parked here, and I just wanted to speak with her and figure out what she was here, why she's here. That's all it's about.
Okay.
And she's refusing to answer my questions.
I'm here every night, midnight at 1 o'clock.
Okay, do you clean the building?
No, I'm here to pick this shit up and this right here and carry it to Knoxville.
Okay.
Every night. Been doing this for 5 years.
Okay. Do you guys look? I have no reason to believe that you're not telling me the truth. I have no reason to believe that you're not telling me the truth.
In Tennessee, trespassing is defined by Code 3914-405 as knowingly entering or remaining on property without the owner's consent. Loitering, under Code 3931-212, involves lingering or prowling in a way that reasonably alarms or causes immediate safety concerns. Despite an officer's admission that there's no reason to doubt the truthfulness of individuals in a video, unnecessary identification is sought. Some businesses permit police to trespass individuals without informing them, complicating matters for all parties. Although the officer acknowledged the individuals were working, the video shows an unnecessary continuation of the encounter.
Okay, all I need...
I promise you, I just unlocked that door with this key.
You have a key for the building?
Yeah, I
Perfect.
just went in and got my shit.
Okay.
This is my job.
Okay, and
Some
again...
people have a job.
Thank you. I believe you. I do too. Now, understand from my point of view, just being the zone officer, I'm here all the time. I normally don't see a car parked here. It was just a little bit weird. That's called what we call reasonable suspicion in my job, okay? When I have that, I have the right to talk to people, ask a couple questions, figure out what's going on, and as long as everything checks out, we all go on our way. That's all this is.
We don't have to answer a single
You
question
do.
that you
You
ask.
are wrong.
Yeah, no, we don't have to answer your questions.
You do.
No.
As a police officer, I have that authority.
You can ask me anything you want, but I'm not obliged to tell you anything.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you? Can I please have it? Okay. Sir, do you know who she is? Is she with you?
Please do not.
Okay. I'm going to hang on to this until I get hers. So the sooner she gives me her ID, the sooner we can all be on our way.
I ain't done nothing.
What's your suspicion now? So he's explained everything to you, so what are your suspicions about me?
As a police officer, when I'm on a call and I have reasonable suspicion, I have the right to ID everyone I'm talking to.
I don't have to ID
Let me explain everything and stop
you,
interrupting me.
Unless you charge me with a separate crime, you cannot give me for failure to ID because it's none of your business.
A police officer threatens to keep both individuals hostage until the woman provides her ID, despite acknowledging that the man in the video is lawfully working and allowed to be there at that time. The officer dismisses the situation with a remark about people getting dumber and urges everyone to proceed forward.
The longer you interrupt me, the longer we're going to be here. All right?
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Well, then don't act like one.
I'm not.
Here we go. Again. Ready? I have his ID. Because I have reasonable suspicion to talk to you, I need your ID. The sooner you give it to me, the sooner we can all be on our way. That's all this is.
Call your supervisor.
Okay, give me your ID and I will.
Can you call your supervisor, please? What's your name, badge number of employee?
This is Officer Moss. He's training.
I'm asking him.
He is training.
Thank you.
Officer Moss, 40111.
Thank you.
Are you guys sovereign citizens or something? Is that what this is?
Soft shit, not
sovereign citizens.
Not bowing to
Is
your
that what
will
this
does
is?
not make somebody a soft citizen.
Okay. And I believe you. Do you know why she's being so difficult with me? And I believe you. Do you know why she's being so difficult with me?
I have no idea.
Okay, all I need is her ID. That's
It's
it.
none of your business.
Ma'am, what's your ID? Where is it?
The distinction between suspicion and reasonable articulable suspicion in the context of police actions. It asserts that if the police believe individuals are lawfully conducting their activities, such as not trespassing, loitering, or prowling, there should be no basis for continued detainment. Reasonable articulable suspicion requires concrete evidence of a crime occurring, having occurred, or being imminent, not merely a vague suspicion. It criticizes the tendency of some law enforcement to blur these distinctions, emphasizing that mere suspicion is insufficient grounds for detaining someone for potential criminal activity.
Look, I'm being reasonable here. I'm not trying to get anybody hemmed up for anything. I just need to get her ID. That's all it is. That's all it is. You've been cooperative. I appreciate that. Coach who's fine. He's got a lady who's maybe a sovereign citizen over here.
What's your definition of a sovereign citizen?
Sovereign citizen is someone who just doesn't cooperate with police. They don't think they have to. They think rules and laws don't apply to them.
They do. I don't know why you think I'm a sovereign citizen.
It is my business.
It's an overreach.
It's not an overreach.
Power when you don't have any suspicion that I've committed a crime. This has become 100% your ego.
It's not.
This is all your ego.
Ma'am, you understand that it's my policy of my department to identify anybody I come in contact with.
I don't care about policy, I care about law.
So the policy follows law.
I don't have to abide by your department's policies.
Which follows the state laws.
I go by the law.
Okay.
And the law is I don't have to ID to you.
Ma'am, you do understand that if you refuse to ID yourself, I have to take you to jail.
If you want to arrest me for a separate crime, you can arrest me that as a secondary charge. But it's not a charge in itself.
There's no charge initially. We're just having an encounter with you just to see what's going on. There's no charge initially. We're just having an encounter with you just to see.
A man repeatedly asks a woman for her ID, despite acknowledging that no crime has been committed. He insists on this even though without a crime there is no reasonable suspicion to justify the request for identification. The woman asserts her rights, but the man doesn't seem to understand or respect her stance.
You would just give me your ID. I could ID you and get you out of here. Not yet, because you haven't given me your ID.
I have asked over and over for a supervisor.
You've asked me twice.
That's what they're for.
You've asked me twice.
I asked you too. Will you call a supervisor?
We'll call one in just a minute, okay? You want to try talking to her? I'm going to talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, Todd, real quick. So you said you were inside the building. I believe you. You said you have the key. Is it one of those scan cards? Can you just show me it works, and then we're good? Well, you
works real good. And I open it like that.
Perfect. Here's your ID back. Look, I'm not trying to cause any trouble. I don't usually see a car here, and I need her ID. That's all it is. I got to get her ID. Do you have any reason why she'd be difficult with me, like she's being? Does she have any warrants or anything like that? She's not on papers or of any kind. No. Then why is she being difficult?
She's just that way. It's about her rights and things.
Okay.
And
can you reason with her and are able to get her ID for me? I need to get you ID. We can be fine if I can get your ID. That's all it is.
What crime are you going to charge me with?
I've already gone over this with you twice, and my partner here just explained it to you. You're here on private property.
State of Tennessee, I do not have to give you my ID unless I'm charged with a separate crime.
That's not true.
It is true.
You're being detained for a crime.
You're being detained for reasonable suspicion, which means you do have to give me your ID.
No, I don't.
Yes, it does.
No, RISE doesn't work in Tennessee.
Okay, well then you can be charged with resisting a stop.
No, I haven't resisted any stop.
You're resisting right now.
You're on video.
I'm resisting your wants and wishes. I'm going by the law.
We're sitting in the parking lot where nobody else is, okay?
Exactly, and I've explained this to you both.
Right.
Normally, I don't see your car here.
When you know what
if you give me your ID and I can get you ID, we'll be out of here. Nope, I have to do this. I have to do this.
No, fuck your ego.
Okay.
It's not an ego thing.
It's
a protocol.
It isn't.
It is.
No, it's your protocol to ask for it, but that doesn't mean I have to give it to you.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
A person trained at an academy where they are taught to prioritize protocol and policy over the law when on duty. However, the person asserts that they strictly follow the law and disregard company policies if they conflict with legal requirements, despite opposition from their training institution.
17 Charles to any C-Detail supervisor. Gotta get one of you to respond to the scene. My citizen is requesting a supervisor. Both free to leave.
Can you apologize?
I have no reason to apologize.
Can you admit you were wrong?
I wasn't wrong, ma'am. I need you to understand that when a police officer has reasonable suspicion, The law states we have the right to ID people.
No, you don't.
We do.
Or you would be doing it right now.
Here's what I encourage you to do, okay?
Do it right now.
I already have. I've asked you for your ID at least 10 times, and you've refused every time.
Bye, everybody.
But you and Todd are free to leave.
Thank you.
I got her ID through TLO. She's clean. She's got absolutely no history. She's just being difficult.
Yeah, she's being. Yeah. I was like, dude, she got warrants or something.
That's what I thought
What's
too.
going on? But I mean,
that's how the sovereign citizens
go
though.
It's been a minute since I've dealt with the sovereign citizens. So.
You'll be famous on YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
A person recounts an incident where a woman interacted with police officers who repeatedly accused her of being a sovereign citizen and not complying with the law, despite her insistence on citing Tennessee law and asserting her rights. The essence of the issue in the video was the officer's refusal to acknowledge her legal knowledge and rights, instead labeling her based on assumptions. The takeaway emphasized is the importance of filming police encounters and being aware of one's rights in such situations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below to spread awareness about these shocking cases of corruption. Your support helps us expose the truth. Stay tuned for more eye-opening content. Together we can make a difference. Keep fighting the good fight with US Dirty Cops.